My name is Jim Estes, and today I'm going to talk about a drill that I think is extremely important for the swing plane. So what I want you to do is, and this by the way is going to give you an instant understanding of exactly the feeling you want to have in the golf swing. Take a club, you can put a rod, alignment rod in the grip, or I'm sorry, in the butt end of the golf club. Take the golf club, turn it like you're going to hold it, and then what I want you to do is take that club, put it right against your left hip, so you're holding both clubs here. Now you've got an alignment rod on the ground and a golf ball, and what I want you to do, getting into your good posture position, your weight over the arches, feel balanced. The insides of the heels are going to be about the width of your hips. Take a swing back, slow motion, and trace with that alignment rod the target line all the way up. The shaft should be parallel to your target line at the top, and then slowly coming down, trace the line. And do this in slow motion. Right into the impact position. So this is a great feedback tool, visual feedback tool for learning the proper swing plane. Go right to your impact position. I encourage you to do this drill in slow motion, and if you have 5 minutes a day, if you do this drill every day, I guarantee you're going to improve your golf swing. So again, I think you'll find this to be extremely helpful. JimEstesGolf.com if you have any questions. There's not a lot of wrist cock here, and there's not a lot of backswing. Your left shoulder's touching your chin. Your left shoulder needs to go below your chin. You need to turn your shoulders on a steeper plane. Think of a merry-go-round. You're turning them like that. They need to be more on a Ferris wheel. So your left shoulder, your biggest issue right here is your left shoulder, instead of going down under your chin, which can be illustrated by looking at this. When she takes the club back, the left shoulder will go under her chin, like so. See, her left shoulder is much lower than where you're putting your left shoulder. When you take the club back, your left shoulder is running into your chin, right there. So I know your spine's probably messed up and it's hard for you with your back problem to turn the shoulders, but the angle that you rotate them on is more important than how much you rotate. Does that make any sense? Mm-hmm. So here would be another illustration. Her left shoulder will go down and across. See how the shoulder goes down there? So the left shoulder needs to go toward the ground a little bit. Your left shoulder just goes straight across. So in your swing, your left shoulder is going like that. And her swing, her left shoulder is going down. See, there's an indication. Okay, and when you watch this backswing, her left shoulder is going down, down, down. So her left shoulder is way underneath her chin, way down here. Yours is up here.
Oh, okay.
Now look at her backswing. Here's the other thing to take from this. What do you notice about the angle of the left arm and the shaft?
90 degrees.
Yeah, pretty much like 90, right?
Wow.
So she's got a lot more wrist cock. The back of her wrist is bent back like that. Her left, this is cocking, this is hinging. We got to do some of that. So you're athletic. You generate a lot of club head speed for a little swing. But there's the left elbow, chicken wing. See how it bends? Okay, watch her swing here. As she comes into the ball, what's the first move from the top of the backswing? What moves first? What part of the body moves first? Yeah, your lower body, right? So her feet, her knees, and her hips are all going to move toward the target. Watch. There. If you throw a baseball, what's the first move? It starts from the waist down. Your arm goes back, your body goes forward. In golf, throwing a tennis ball, a throwing motion, it all starts from the ground. You got to push off and generate some lateral shift toward the target, and then rotation. All right, so your left hip, when you finish the swing, should be where that arrow is. So what am I saying? Well, I'm saying a little more wrist cock on the backswing. Turn those shoulders a little more vertically, and then forget about everything else, because I think your lower body's doing a pretty good job here. Impact, where's your head?
Looking down?
No. Think about it. Here's your address position, right? Here's your nose. What direction did your head move?
Back.
Back. Is that good? Have you ever seen a baseball player go like this to throw? No. So your momentum's got to go forward. Your head shouldn't go backwards. Watch her head. Her head's not going to go backwards. If I put a line right here, put a line right here, put a line right here. Head didn't go backwards. That's why you hit everything to the right, and that's why you hit everything thin. You know what thin means?
No.
That means the leading edge of the club hits the equator of the ball. Never hits the ground. And it just line drives. You know, like a line drive, low line drive. Okay, so watch your head. So how do we get your head to move toward the target? Well, we tilt the shoulders. So you're leaning back. That puts pressure on your spine, and also doesn't help your golf game. So where should your weight be? Where is she?
Right on her front foot.
Yeah, she's not leaning back here. Her weight's not back here. It's on the forward leg. So if I said to you, Claude, throw a baseball, you wouldn't go like this. I guarantee you'd throw it like that. So just think of, if I had a golf ball right here, or a golf club in my right hand, and I was going to throw that golf club. Now look where I am. So just apply the throwing motion to the golf swing. If I said take this golf club and throw it, look where you are. That's it. Now, the moment of truth right here on the left or on the right. What do you notice about her? Well, let's draw a tracer body position here. All right, there's impact. All right, here's address. All right, that's a lot of lines. She's moving into it, right? Well, that's all you got to do to hit the ball. It's nothing you haven't already done in life. I guarantee you there's a lot of stuff you've done in sports that simulate that movement pattern. So what you do, and you don't go out there and kill yourself hitting a bunch of balls. Get in front of a mirror. Work on moving your feet. Roll the ankle, getting the knees. Cock those wrists. Get that left shoulder down. Make that left shoulder go toward the ground. That's it. When you practice, hit the ground every time. Hit the ground in front of the ball. How do you hit the ground in front of the ball? Well, you got to get over on here on the left foot. You can't be back here. You're never going to hit the ground in front of the ball. If you hit the ground in front of the ball, you're going to hit the ball first and then the ground. If you are back here, you're going to hit the ground first. All right.